Welcome to this walkthrough. In this video, I'll guide you through the architectural floor plan of this residence, explaining the layout, room functions, and spatial flow. First, general layout overview. This floor plan features a well-organized arrangement of living spaces, bedrooms, service areas, and circulation zones. The total structure is rectangular, with the entrance located centrally along the lower facade, leading directly into the main hall. 2. Entrance and hall. As we enter through the main door, we step into a spacious hall, measuring approximately 600 centimetres in width. This hall serves as the primary gathering area and connects smoothly to the rest of the home. It provides a clear central axis toward the bedrooms and sitting area. Third, sitting area. Moving inward, we reach the sitting area, located near the centre of the floor plan. This section acts as the secondary living zone and a transition space connecting the kitchen and bedrooms. Its width of 330 centimetres and length of 240 centimetres creates an open and comfortable environment. 4. Kitchen. To the left side of the sitting area, we find the kitchen, measuring 350 centimetres wide and 550 centimetres long. The kitchen includes a door opening to the outdoor wash area and has a separate internal access. Its rectangular layout offers ample space for storage, preparation counters, and appliances. 5. Staircase and wash area. Next to the kitchen is the staircase, positioned conveniently for access to upper floors. Beside the stairs, we have a compact wash area equipped with a basin and toilet, ideal for common use. 6. Bedroom 1, front right corner. On the right side near the entrance, we find bedroom 1, measuring 500 centimetres by 400 centimetres. It includes a private dressing room, an attached bath measuring 230 centimetres in width. This room is designed as a self-contained private suite. 7. Bedroom 2, centre right. Next, moving slightly upward, is bedroom 2, measuring 440 centimetres by 350 centimetres. This bedroom also includes a dressing area, an attached bathroom accessible from the dressing section. This suite offers comfort and privacy and is ideally located at the centre of the layout. 8. Bedroom 3, top centre. At the top of the plan, we have bedroom 3, measuring 440 centimetres by 350 centimetres. Like the others, it includes a dedicated dressing room, attached bathroom. This bedroom is positioned close to the sitting area and enjoys easy access to the kitchen. 9th. Flow and circulation. The circulation of the home is smooth and symmetrical. The hall forms the main entry zone. The sitting area connects all private rooms. Bedrooms are grouped on the right for privacy. Service spaces, kitchen, wash and stairs are along the left. This makes the layout practical, functional and easy to navigate. 10. Summary. To summarise, the plan includes 3 bedrooms, each with its own dressing space and attached bathroom. A large hall and a central sitting area form the social core. A spacious kitchen, wash area and staircase support daily living needs. The layout is highly functional and ensures privacy for all bedrooms while keeping common spaces open and connected. Thank you for watching this presentation. If you'd like a 3D model walkthrough, animated camera path script, or video storyboard, feel free to ask.